Livestock Research Center at NDRI Karnal from 2014 to 2024, where he led a large team managing over 2,000 animals and oversaw the critical aspects of herd health, breeding, feeding, milking, and veterinary care. His administrative acumen was especially evident during the COVID-19 pandemic, for which which was commended for the exemplary leadership. He has also played a very vital role in techno-economic feasibility studies for new dairy farms and was instrumental in the production of India's first cloned Gir female calf, Ganga. In recognition of his outstanding work, Sir has received numerous national honors, including the prestigious Srimati Kadambini Devi Award, the National Fellowship of Animal Production and Management, and multiple appreciation letters from the Ministry of Agriculture and reputed organizations. Sir has served as chief editor of the IJAPM journal and has been a key member of several scientific and advisory committees. So his dedication to livestock development and his unwavering commitment to science and education makes him an inspirational figure in the field. So we are honored to have Sir with us today.
Okay, thank you, Smriti. Meena ji. आपको स्क्रीन शेयर हो गई है समृति?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good afternoon all of you. And today I thank organizers for giving opportunity to interact with you on a very good topic, which is my specializations for dairy farming at NDRI. As you know, suitable dairy animals for integrated farming system. There are many integrated approach, and we are finding very difficulties in the farming system also, which animal is suitable for the profitable farming. So we will discuss in detail. Accordingly, I want to share the current status of our country. As you know, more than 17% of the human and livestock population is the maximum we are here in India. And we have only 4.2% of the water and 2.4% of the geographical area of our country from the global level. And 142 million hectare cultivated land is available. Out of them, 60 million hectare is the net area. Everybody knows the milk production in the world. We are at the number one, about 240 million ton. About 85% farmers, small and marginal holdings, less than 2 hectares. As per the Indian livestock structure, about 70 million dairy farmers available in our country. In livestock population, 199 million cattle, more number of the breeds of the cattle, but we will discuss today only milk breed, or out of them, you know, 105 million buffaloes, which contribute the 56% of the world level. Goat 140, 71.5 million sheep, 11.1 million pig, 0.52 million camel, however decreasing in the previous livestock census, and 0.26 million mithun in hilly areas in northeast or in Kashmir, and 0.08 millions of the yak. Out of scene, we observe that what are the major constraints of our dairy sector? Why it is not coming as per the agriculture scenario? Because productivity of our animal is very low, which is required to improve. If we want one cow very superior of Saiwal or Gir or Tharparkar, whatever it is, we have no database at national level. We are facing so many constraints for selection of dairy animals. As you know, if we are saying cattle Saiwal or Gir, mixed breed, but all Saiwal are not the good productivity, all Gir are not good productivity. So out of them all, I have visited in field conditions, breeding tract as well as organized farm. I am sharing my experiences with you. Only 25% or 20% are the animals which are the dairy purpose animals. Rest of the animals are low producers. So it is the challenge for us which are the better animals for the suitable for dairy animals, which can be integrated in dairy farming system. Out of them, breeding with superior germplasm. We have one cow or two cow or on a farm of the maybe 10 or 15 cows. Good bulls are not available. Superior germplasm. So that is the major constraint. Everywhere we are finding and searching which bull has the good breeding value, free from all zoonotic disease, and superior semen, which have the consumption rate better. That is the major constraint for the farmer. And the balanced feeding, as you know, any genotype can potentially demonstrate in the better environment. Environment includes all feeding, shelter, all these things. So when facing the problems, out of them breeding is okay, feeding is okay, then milk price very low at the farmer's level. Middleman is taking the milk and taking the benefits to supply the dairies in cities, urban cities and peri-urban. Proper marketing network is not there for taking the better price for the farmers. When we are selecting the animal, good feeding and all, integration of the activities of breeding, feeding, heating and all, good management practices, trained manpower is also nowadays is lacking. Once I have one experience at NDRI Karnal, our labor was on strike, and for 2 3 days we are searching the young men around the Karnal in villages, the trained milkers. So more than 200 persons came for we nose milking, but those milking methods were very wrong, and they were rejected on based on their knowledge and all. So today's youth needs to be trained with all good management practices for successful dairy farming. Another is the lack of the data recording of dairy animals in field conditions. If you have no data about the all animals, where we are going to purchase or procure the animals for further breeding, but without data, without recording, without pedigree informations, no informations about their ancestors and all. So that also take the time to produce the suitable or better or superior progeny from the mothers. So without data, we are searching in the blind way, better animals from the field conditions. And we are selecting the animals based on their physical characters only, whatever available. फार्मर ये कहता है कि जो भी है सर आपके सामने है. So that is a big challenge for our country. Our farmers are not maintaining the data, and proper database is not maintaining at state level or block level or national level. So data recording is essential for any improvement in the breed. When, as per our scenario in the country, I want to give the emphasis that suppose you want to take good murra, superior murra, which can produce the about 20 liter in a day, or saiwal, or whatever gir, cow, and whatever it is. You should have the knowledge about the body parts of dairy animals. Get a picture of ideal cow or buffalo clearly. It should have in your mind so that you can compare the very good models and pictures. If I have seen one cow or buffalo in Haryana, and that should be same cow should be in Odisha or in Tamil Nadu. So just when we are going to the village near to the animal, we should not go the direct touch to the animals. First, we will visualize the animals from the at least 20 or more than 20 feet from there, so that all points should be and round the animals. All body features should be visualized. Write down the strong and weak points from them. That will be the better way for the animals. Cow or buffalo's desirable characteristics that should have the possess excellent dairy qualities and memory system. Whatever the academic purpose, we have the selection criteria based on scorecard. But here, by implementing the scorecard, we can visualize the phenotype of the animal based on morphology or milking or weighing of all, or to verify the characters of the breed. Then she should have superior to other cows, smoothness, excels in one dairy quality, excellent balance and symmetry. Every animal have some certain defects or weakness, but overall should have the balance and symmetry with the body. That is my purpose for which animal should be treated. Just I want to show you some pictures. Suppose these are the cows picture available in the field conditions, which will be the more suitable for profitable dairy farming. As you know, this is the tight ribs. That is the intermediate, extremely open space ribs. When you are going to select a cow or buffalo without any record, or in dry stage, or in milking stage, whatever it is, this type of the open, extremely open ribs will be assumed as a superior animals in comparison to these two. Same type here in the shallow, intermediate and deep body size. That indicates both extremely open and deep body. That indicates a lot of space is available for proper breathing, proper digestible intake and all. So it will give the more potential. Here, main drawbacks in the field conditions when we are selecting suitable animals. Here in this animal, you know, pin is higher than the hooks. Hook bone is here and pin bone is the reverse slope. Here is the flat and these are the extremely slope from the pins. So these are the abnormal animals for the dairy purpose. We should select the animals, no doubt. First of all, we select the breed, which breed, then Sahiwal or Gir or Murra or whatever, then their body features without any recording and all. So that these animals should be rejected in the breeding plan. And these animals will be slight slow, will be better for reproduction and production purposes. Extreme slope is also sometimes create the problem. More cases of the dystocia will be occurred. So extreme slope is not desirable. Here, the foot angle with the surface, as you know, that is the steep angle, intermediate and low. That low will, if your animal, you should take the observations by the movement of animal. If angle with the surface is low, it means these animals may have the more lameness problems. If steep angle is not also a good, because always it should have the intermediate angle with surface, give the better posture of the animals with standing at the time of feeding, at the time of walking, and the health point of view. That will be better. Then, as you know all, you are the expert of this field. Out of the scorecard of the animal, maximum numbers score is given to memory system. In the memory system, udders should be in good shape, capacious udder, as you have seen in the picture in the Murra as well as the HF cross. Quality, malleable, soft udder, and attachment. Attachment with all the angles, all good, and that will be indicators of the udder. Good indicators. Here, rear udder. As you are observing in these height of the udder, that is the medium height and that is the height of the udder is more. So these type of the cow, based on their phenotypes, if you are going to select, that will be highly potential and high producer cow. So no need to check milking both the times or 3 or 4 times. If you are observing the height of the udder is more, it means it is indicating the high elder animals with respect to the condition that you should give the better feeding, shelter and all. Then rear udder width. Here, if width between the pin bone is higher, just like here, and between two legs behind hind legs. So that will be the highly potential cow or animal which give the better animals. These type of animals will be more suitable for any profitable dairy farming which may be integrated in the farming system. Udder cleft. As you know, udder is divided into two parts, right udder, left udder by the udder cleft. Weak udder cleft and intermediate strong udder cleft. So strong udder cleft is highly desirable because that will be less mastitis chances and the good for the production potential. That is also in the field conditions we have observed many times during my service tenure. I was the member of the purchase committee of the various veterinary universities and NDRI procurement of the dairy animals from the field. If we were selecting the 100 buffaloes, milking buffaloes, Murrah, Sahiwal, Gir, Tarparkar, we have procured at during my tenure. Out of 100 in buffaloes, 60% they have the problem of asymmetry of the udder. Udder cleft is not divided equally. So that is also abnormality. Abnormal animals should not be selected for that further dissemination of the germ plague. So it should be intermediate divisions 50-50 both the sides left and right. Some of the cows and buffaloes may have the 55-45 or very weak udder cleft. So we should have the major focus on strong, clear-cut demarcated udder cleft and each divided into equal parts. Here, udder depth. Udder depth, you are observing udder well above the hock in this picture. Here is the above hock and deep udder below hocks. That will be the highly producer animal. So in the field conditions, when you will see this type of animals, you can select for further breeding. Here, milk vein, teat. Milk veins, as you know, small veins on the udder you are observing here. All the milk veins, that is the contributing I am indicating here, well developed, that indicates the good. And thin skin on udder and the body, that is a good indicator of the high index. And location of the teeth, just you see, that is also a high producer animal, all three. But placement of the teeth, not desirable, not desirable. These are the desirable. Vertical, equally distributed, centrally placed on the quarter, and that has the better quality of the production and the higher marks in the scorecard. Here you see wide placement. Their angle of the placement of the four teeth is going to outside. Here in this picture, you will see the teeth location is going to inner side and angle is not the proper. Production wise all the animals are equal. But if we will take the breeding purpose male calves from this cow or buffalo, that will give the better progeny for the future expansions and all. So we should focus on the dairy animals based on their dairy character. Here, I have given emphasis why major constraint in our country, selection of dairy animals. Here, strength and opportunities. Strength in our country is vast livestock population, sustainable production system. As I have shown to you, 199 livestock population, 105 millions of the buffaloes, but productivity is low. That is the opportunity for us. Strength is the large population size we have. Then, due to less productivity, we have the strength in consideration in positive manner that we can improve by best to best cross and give the better results. Frozen testing programs. In our country, milk consumption is a regular dietary part of Indian population. So that is also giving the positive directions that we have the strength. Consumer are available. Every consumer wants to pure milk, clean milk, but in society, every consumer is fed up with the quality of their milk, and he is searching all the times the milk consumption dietary part. Demand of the milk product likely to rise. Every year we are in the position more production of the milk, and demand is also increasing with the population. Dairy farming thrives largely depend upon the crop residues and agriculture byproducts because input cost is low. Whatever the residues available with agriculture or crop residues, they are converting it into good protein in terms of the milk, and value-added products is also available in the market. So these are the strength of our farming system. Opportunities, by expanding the market, we'll see the creation of enormous jobs and self-employment opportunities. If we are in position to expand the market in rural, peri-urban, urban areas, it can create the many jobs at the farmers level. As we see here, we are going to fifth economy in our global scenario. With the growing economy, more investment opportunities also increasing continuously. More investment plans are coming, just like as you've seen, Department of Animal Husbandry and Dairying Fisheries, Central Government of India have given the investment plan for breed multiplication farms will be open. Government will provide the 200 farms in the country, and 2 crores will be grant in aid will be provided for purchasing of animals, and 2 crores should be investment by the farmer, large farmer. They want to multiply the superior animals in the field conditions. Demand of dairy products is income oriented. Continued rise in middle classes as our economic conditions from the lower to middle classes population is shifting, and demand of the dairy products is also income oriented increasing. Consumption pattern will be in favor of the value added products. Nowadays, all value added products are coming in the market. As you see here, in every metro city, even paneer varieties or different types, different types of the sweets in pizza or other markets are coming, which involves the milk products. And we have the great export potential of indigenous milk products. There are certainly there are very scopes for improvement because of our country's clean milk production or such some disease, zoonotic disease are not eradicated properly. So some of them give the barriers for export in Europe and USA. We are not able to export there. However, we have the market. African countries or in Gulf countries, lot of the milk products we can export them, and these are the opportunities for us. And we should have the focus on quality milk production and quality dairy farming. Superior animals. We cannot claim the all the sahiwals are producing the all 20 liters, all this murra and gir producing more than 25 liter. No, but we should select superior animals and multiply them properly with good management practices, good feeding, good shelter, good all. That will be the better. Otherwise, as per my experience, if in our country 100 farm is opening every year, 80 next year they will close. Why? That is a major challenge for us. Why dairy farming new farms are not properly viable, profitable? Because of the main thing is you have not selected the superior animals, or you can say availability of the superior animal is less. Then trained manpower is not available with all good management practices. Then good feeding as per the demand of the animal. They are not aware about all these things. Same thing you can apply in the other automobile. For example, you have purchased a very good car or they are other Innova, and your fuel is not good, driver is not so trained, then their vehicle may not be run long run. So same way, if feeding is not proper, our manpower is not the proper trained about the practices. So we cannot blame the animals. We should have the focus on all angles. Multiply the superior animal, any breed. In cattle, if we say Sahiwal, Gir, Tharparkar, even some of the good cows in Kankrej also giving the good milk. In buffaloes, Murra, Nili, Ravi, very good breed. Some of the animals in the field conditions I have seen more than 20 liters in a day. That should be multiplied. And such type of the animals, all animals in Murra or Gir may not available all 20 liters, but more than 15 liters. 15 to 20 liter animals will be more suitable for any dairy farming or any integrated farming system. So that is my experience, that if you are going to train anybody or giving the training to the youth, that should have in mind the selection of the animals should have the pivotal role. All the animals should be younger age, not the older animals in the beginning, and superior. Then superior germplasm for crossing, artificial insemination or embryo transfer, whatever it is, good bull semen. You should ensure that we will cross the animal for future progeny by giving the superior germplasm, and you can take the advantage of this sex sorted semen and other technologies available in the country. Here, some of them how to start a dairy farm. Just I want to give very small emphasis on. First of all, we should have the plan कि मैंने ये डेयरी करना है. Then first decide the market of the output. कि मुझे दूध बेचना है, whether we will sell the milk or milk product. And where is the market? From the location of the farm. How much transport charges will be there? We are taking decisions in the first, we will select the farm, then we will see the market. No. Just like in industrial sector, if they are going to set up a industry, they will take the survey. Whatever they produced in the industry, where will be the market? What will be the transport charges? Whether any buyer is available in the market or not. Which type of the buyers? So we should have the initial survey, decide the market, then decide the location of the farm. That is my view. Then we should think about the species. We should have whether dairy in buffalo or cattle, out of cattle, whether in the Indian breed or exotic breed. Then we should go as per the preferences of the consumers. If we see Murrah or Nili Ravi, breed has no defect. You can choose. But their milk, their fat percentage more than 6%, and whether consumers are available there. If we are not able to sell the buffalo milk more than 75 rupees, then it will not be profitable. We should not motivate them to open the dairy and go ahead. No. First of all, we should explore how you will get the 75 rupees per liter from buffalo milk price, or 70. Initially, few days you may take from 70, then 75 or more. You can develop your schedule that why I am asking about more than 70. Other traditional dairy farmers are providing the milk at 60 rupees. Then you should prove why from my side. My animal is free from disease, all tested for Barsula or other disease, TB, JD and all. And my all cleaning and hygienic status and all. Milk has also some genetic possibilities of the disease. So whatever you should take about the clean and hygienic milk and pure milk, so you should have developed your convincing power based on the fact and figures. Here, breed. In breed, cattle sports, you have the Sahiwal, Gir, Tharparkar and all. Many persons are coming in the training at NDRI. They are asking me whether we should go for Sahiwal or Tharparkar or crossbred. Just I am giving answer in the one line. If the Indian breed milk you can sell at the rate of the more than 100 rupees, you can go ahead any breed. Because all Sahiwal, all Gir or Tharparkar are not superior. You should select the superior animals more than the 15 liter of the milk, whatever the breed. So your profitability will come. If you are going to Holstein cross or Jersey cross, then milk prices should be 50 rupees in a day. Now 50 rupees per liter. Otherwise, cost of production and whatever the output and input, no difference, and profitability will not come. So, based on the criteria that which product may be the popular in our area, accordingly you can select the breed, accordingly you select the animals, and then open the dairy. Then any animal, good animal you have selected, they should have, you should provide excellent environment in terms of the shelter. Just like in the sportsman, if you are not providing good diet, good their conditions inside all, then you cannot hope the all the sportsmen are in the winning page. So same in the animals, good environment, soft bedding, shady trees, all good water. These are the contributing factor for the genetic potential demonstration of the animals. Feed resources generally differs from one geographical area to another geographical area. So you can select up accordingly as the least cost formulations and balanced rations. Trained manpower as already I have covered. Create the business plan with judicious investment. You should have the plan for the integrated approach. This much amount we will invest in the crop sector for the taking the fodder, green fodder, or we will convert in the silage or hay that will be used for conversion of the high proteins for the animals in the milk production, and investment should be divided in the first manner, very judicious way. And our all youth of the government schemes, NABARD schemes have there, and Government of India Animal Husbandry Department has also certain schemes for popularization or breed multiplication farms are coming. They are giving the non-returnable funding, just like you can say subsidy 50%, maximum 50%, or 20, 25 or 30% subsidy is also available by the nationalized bank or NABARD or facilities. Each state has the certain parts or schemes. So just I want to emphasize here by this lecture, all the by only brand name Saiwal and Gir is not enough for opening the dairies. We should select the superior animals based on their body features, their age, or their adaptability in the particular environment. Just like in the coastal area region, we should not go for pure Holstein and all. Due to high humidity, may have certain disease. Nowadays, I am sharing my views due to hot humid environment in northern states in Haryana, Punjab and all crossbred animals are facing the problem of thalaria, babesia and all due to our protozoal disease, and lot of the cases are coming. But in Saiwal, no problem. Gir, Tharparkar, no problem, because they have the resistance powers. But you should select your breed, animal, very judicious way as per the geographical conditions and provide the system. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for this beautiful lecture. Now this session is open for questionnaire. Any of our participants who want to ask question to sir, kindly ask. Any participants, please?
Yes, yes. As you know, all of you, just I am giving you scenario. I have attended last fortnight in Assam and certain breeding policy as a member expert visited in various states. They are facing the problems of the funding agencies that every year farmers are opening the dairy farm and next year they are refusing to take the next installment because dairy sector is not coming in profitable way. Only 20% farms are going to viable and 80% are going to close alternative. That is a big challenge for us. And I have surveyed and why it is going to happen in every corner of the country. Because selection of dairy animal is wrong. Medium or low producer or old age animals were selected by the farmers. And we are expecting the more production from them. Whatever you have given the superior environment to the animal, good, excellent feeding, but animals should have the genetic potential. In every breed, just like Sahiwal, Gir, Tharparkar, I have seen in the original breeding track with the farmer. If one farmer is maintaining 20 Sahiwals, only 4 or 5 cows will be superior, rest of them medium and low. Then we should focus on the superior germ plasm selection. These animals, medium and low producers, are not fit for dairy purpose or fitting for integrated system and all. That is the main emphasis. Another thing, when you will see, if in Europe and America, you want to purchase a cow, 10 cow or 20 cow or 20 heifer, then you have the database with all pedigree information, with all ancestor records and all. Then you can select and all the prices are mentioned. But here, when you are going to purchase with the farmer, they have no database, no record. They are telling a lie in their own interest. Their mother has produced 20 liter and she will produce also. We cannot ensure she will produce and their mother produced. No, because we are not maintaining till now. Farmer are not maintaining the records, which bull is used for mating. Their progeny informations and all not available with the farmer. We are only depend upon whatever the animal is standing in front of you. You should take the decision on spot whether we should offer him this much amount of for them for genetic potential has or not. Just I have given some morphological traits or the body parts that you should have to give the emphasis on attachment of the udder, foot angle, or the rump width and all you can use in the field condition selection of animals. That is my purpose for today's lecture and all. I want to share my experience.
Thank you, sir. So I think, is there any participants who want to interact with sir, please?
And all the speakers, you can take my number from Acharya Samriti. Anytime you can call to me. I am here available for all the farmers and all for proper guidance and training and all in counseling for the farmers. If information about availability of the Sahiwal, where, what will be the trend, marketing and all. So after retirement, I have opened my centers here, free counseling to the